hello guys, not really pisses me off. When I decide I want to leave videos, like if I'm out, when I'm out and about and I'm walking around, or if I'm in the shower or something, and I decide I want to leave videos about my spiritual awakening, I practice speaking, like always go, and it comes out as a lovely flow. I sort of think, yeah, right. If I was recording that, I'd upload that, and that'd be brilliant. When I hit record on this phone to start recording a message, it goes to pot. And no matter how much, like I've got some notes next to me there that I try and keep an eye on and whatever else, and no matter how much I try and follow it, it just goes to shit. And it's making me stall releasing videos because I feel like I'm just kind of going all around the houses with everything. But then you know what dawned on me? I thought maybe there's other people out there like that have gone through a spiritual awakening, or maybe just people who haven't even done that, but they're just interested and kind of want to move forward in life, but they're feeling a bit stuck. And so I thought, why not release why not release my videos knowing they're not going to be very good? It's just, why do they need to be perfect? Why do they need to be great? I think that I only feel like they need to be great because of shit that went on at school. The whole exam system that tells us we need to reach a certain grade before we can do things, and in order to be a perfect human being, we need to, pass our exams and get a good job and all that kind of shit that we're taught at school. To follow a system, to follow a pattern, to follow others. That's how we're kind of taught. Yet we all like to think we've got individual identities, but we actually don't. We're all very identical until we stop being identical, and then we're suddenly told we're weird, which is definitely what I get told a lot. So that's cool. I'm quite happy with that. But I had my spiritual awakening about 2 years ago, and it kind of left me in this place where I now am comfortable with the person that I am, who I am. But what I'm not comfortable with is I can't seem to adopt into my head where I want to go in life. I know that I have a message to give. I know that. I can feel that in my bones. I know I have a message to give. I know I have some very insightful ways of looking at the world now. And I know they're insightful because most people in the situation that I'm currently in would be crumbling. Any person that I know would be crumbling, depressed, down, scared, suicidal, on drugs, drinking, or taking it out on the whole world, playing the victim. I sit here quite quietly, quite comfortable internally, still feeling grateful, still feeling abundant, but I have nothing. Let me rephrase that. I have nothing what society would deem as nothing. So no house, no job, no relationship, no money, no set career path, that kind of stuff. So I have none of that. But what I do have is an internal belief that I've got a message to give and I need to play an important role in some people's lives. It's now learning how to deliver that message across clearly, because you can probably tell by this video, I'm not the best at these. I'm not bothered by that anymore. I was at one point. I'm not bothered by that anymore. I kind of feel like it's going to resonate with a lot of people who are maybe waiting to be great before they do the thing in life that it is that they would like to do. And I'm here to kind of leave these messages to say, you become great on the journey. You won't become great and then you experience the journey. You'll become great on the journey. And that's why I thought I'm going to do this channel, which I'm toying with the name at the moment, guys. If anyone's watching this, and if anyone does actually get this far in this video, which I'd be very surprised, but if they did, and you got ideas for names of this channel, hook me up in the comments, because I'm thinking of calling it Average to Awesome, something like that anyway. Because I'm a very average, normal guy who's not in a great situation in life. Up here, I'm fine. By the way, guys, I'm very fine up here. Like I say, that's part of the confusion. My life is kind of falling away around me, yet I'm still comfortable and fine. So it's kind of telling me that maybe I'm doing things right, following my gut instincts for once, as opposed to following my academic or logical head. When I say academic, guys, by the way, I was expelled from 3 schools. So I'm not the most academic person, and I'm certainly not the brightest. But what I do have now is a wonderful way of staying calm and seeing situations in a different way. But the fact is, my life is now getting into such a bad situation, and I'm still sitting here, not reacting as probably I've been taught to react, which is work more, work harder, do more, earn more. It kind of doesn't interest me. And it's like, I always have this feeling of I know everything's going to be okay. And so far on this journey, from 2 years ago, by the way, well, like I said, I had spiritual awakening 2 years ago. At the last minute, something is always cropping up. But now I'm at a point where I need to actually take this forward. I know I've got a message to deliver to people, and I'm going to learn by leaving these series of videos on how to deliver that message. See, I have a lot of beliefs now. When I had my spiritual awakening, everything that was familiar to me, everything that was awesome to me in life, everything that I thought I loved and that I thought I liked, fell away. I literally saw the world for what the world was. It was like suddenly being out of the matrix, looking into it and seeing where all the dots are connected, and seeing how we're led to be certain human beings, how we're led by crazy politicians, by crazy people telling us how we should be. And this is an undercurrent that goes on unconscious in our society. And it's the reason why a lot of us go on to be depressed, miserable, down, or leading lives that we're not overly happy with. And I saw it very clearly, and I think that's why I now always feel okay, because I see it. I know I'm no longer in that. However, my situation deems otherwise. But my situation only seems bad because of how I've been taught of what life should be. Does that make sense? So, and that's why I feel okay, because I now see stuff my way. And these are the videos that I want to get out. This is a message I want to get across to people. And I also want people to see someone grow from average to awesome. Because no doubt as time goes by, I'll get better at these videos and my message will become more succinct and probably more personal to a lot of you. But in the meantime, I just needed to get used to sitting in front of a camera and trying to unravel this mountain of thoughts and insights and knowledge that has just landed in my head since my spiritual awakening. It's now trying to unravel that and make kind of some kind of sense of that and create a path off of that I can go down and bring some of you guys with me, or help you see your own path and go your own paths in lives. This is my introductory video, by the way, so it gives you a little bit of a taste of who I am. I'm not trying to be perfect. I am just a very average guy, and that's why I want to call it Average to Awesome, because you can witness me going from this average person who has nothing, and hopefully I turn into something awesome that gives a lot back to you guys, gives a lot back to other people who are struggling, to other people who have had spiritual awakenings and are now in a dark night of the soul and may be very confused with what they're doing, where they're going, just on the hope that I can even feel like a comfort to some people. Because I know at times I feel like I have no one to talk to, and it can be a very lonely existence in this dark night of the soul. And that's why the main thing I wanted to do was create a community. I know there's other communities out there, it's fine, and I'm part of them. To do with spiritual awakening, I'm part of them. But I wanted to create my own one. I wanted to be my own creator and be in charge of my own life and create my kind of community around me, my kind of people who like people who are a bit confused, who maybe like people who are not so, they can't do things. I don't do things perfectly. I'm not that guy. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a natural guide or mentor or stuff like that. But I have a lovely way of doing it. I have a lovely way of seeing into the world now, and I want to share that with other people who are kind of maybe in the same position, or people who feel like that's coming up with them. And also for those who went through a spiritual awakening, they can just see how my life will unravel, and hopefully it doesn't make them feel like they're alone, because they can literally watch me unfold my own spiritual side, my own spiritual beliefs, and unfold my life from the chaos that it's in to hopefully well, wherever it goes, which will hopefully be pretty awesome. But I'm going to be doing lots of different stuff, so there will be travel involved. I'm a bit of a fitness freak, so I'm a keen runner. I do boxing and Muay Thai and stuff like that. I have a healthy diet and whatever else, and even my diet beliefs have changed since my spiritual awakening. So stick around, guys, because I think it's interesting. Oh, and by the way, this is one thing I really want to make clear. These videos are not about me. They're not about me. They're about what went on up here. They're about that. They're about the spiritual message. They're about what happens when our mindset can change, the life that we can create when our mindsets change. They are not, these videos are not about me per se. It's just that the experience has happened to me and I want to share that experience. But it's not about, I mean, Jesus Christ, I've sat here in a high vis bed and a bobble hat. You know, it's not about me, it's about it. Anyway, guys, that's 10-minute, 11-minute video. That's really long. I hope you're still there. If you are, then I must be kind of interested in a way. But I hope you stick around because, like I say, I'm going to hopefully get these down to a more succinct message and become a lot more personal. And I'll be able to do more topics as such. You know, I can do individual videos on certain topics like, I don't know, money or beliefs, self-belief, confidence, ego, you know, and I can explain my take on those stuff. But for now, I just need to get used to leaving these videos. Anyway, cool. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it. And please leave a like and comment, and if you can, and that would be cool. And see you in the next video, guys.